That's messed up. All right. Stream, things will be started here in a moment. Just to let you know. And there we go.
Yeah, I've got 12 gigs left on my update, so I'll be in eventually.
No, I understand. I'm not rushing you. I have to make everything's working here too. And you can let me know if it actually pulls up Star Citizen though on the stream. I think it should, but
Let's go look.
sometimes
Twitch or YouTube? We'll do Twitch.
At TheRealSarcasmO.
Well,
My YouTube
wish I could tell you,
sometimes
but
is
I
a little
have an
bit more
ad,
important.
and your screen is black.
YouTube won't. It's less likely to, but yeah. All right.
Do they even still cut you a check for doing ads, or no?
I have to look. We'll talk about that later. Don't worry about it.
Yep.
I do need to take that QR code off right now, though. As long as there's not issues, I take the QR code off. When there starts to be an issue, I throw that session info on. There we go. Wait. Did they change some of these? Oh, yeah, because of the updates, they changed some of the stuff. Let's go ahead and switch this back up. Where was the volumetric clouds thing? I like to see volumetric clouds.
Cool,
Yeah.
it means I have to tank my display settings again.
Oh.
Yeah, I see Star Citizen, I see the options.
Okay, sweet. Let's see how bad or good some of these options getting turned up a little bit goes. All right. We are doing what we do every night. We're going to take... You are on my friends list, right? What's your in-game name again?
Cloudier?
What?
It should be Cloud.
He's expounding tonight.
I think you have me added.
There you are. You're just offline. Okay.
Yep.
Just make it Shen. I'm just making sure.
Because I got 7.7 gigs left.
Okay. Just make sure you choose Area 18 as your starting place. I'm going to check and see where I'm at, and I'll go down to there so that we can start off, and I'll claim anything that needs to be claimed and get our stuff set. I won't start any missions, so we don't have a timer going down or anything.
What the fuck?
There we go. And the channel's saying welcome. I need to update some of the coding so that SE can be aware without me being an in-between, but I'm still working on typing and coding up some of that. But it works pretty well. I'm able to in between SE and the chat enough right now. So here we are. Here I am at my hangars. Thank you, Stream, for tuning in. And the game showed up on stream, by the way. Did it?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay, thank God. I was like, wait a minute, I forgot to ask. All right, so let's see here. We must be at Area 18 if we're here.
Yeah, it said that.
And I'm going to claim the Atlas because I don't know. It's at Beijing, so we'll just file that claim right now rather than flying up there while we wait. And we need to grab the C2, because if you're flying with me, we're definitely going to do the C2. If you get done before 32 minutes, we'll expedite that claim. I
Yep.
have a little bit of extra cash to get that done. But we'll have some other stuff ready as well, just in case. The Star Lancer might be a good one for us to have ready. That can be done in 12, so if we don't want to expedite the C2, we could do the Star Lancer. I do have the Fatapillar, but how fast can that one be done? 18 minutes? The Fatapillar is a little bit of a pain for certain things, so it is good, but it can't take certain boxes, so you have to be really careful. And Cordain is much better at that than me. We could do the Polaris. It is huge, and it actually can take a lot of stuff, but it has other. I can get lost on that ship. I'm not even gonna lie
Oh,
to you,
that's
bro.
the capital ship. I think I recognize the name of it, but
Yeah.
I could be wrong.
Yeah, that thing's huge. And the problem with that ship is if we use that ship, we need to actually we need to take stuff from different planet places to other planet places, because I'm not sure how we would offload stuff from that ship to a station, because docking ports are the only places I know I have to use docking ports in space. And I don't know how the cargo docking port works on that. I haven't tried it yet. So I don't really know that I want to try that tonight.
You paid $1,000 for this ship.
It is actually a loaner for a different ship that I have. Do you know the other ship that I have?
No.
I don't think it doesn't show up here. Um, I'll give you
Damn,
a
what the heck?
hint. I don't want to say it outright on stream because I'm not trying to boast, and I'm actually in a tough spot. But um, release the is the hint that you get. That's the ship that it's a placeholder for. Can we stack that? Oh, no, we can't. Hmm. I'm gonna change my armor for this right now. Oof. Oh, glitchy as F, bro. What the hell? Oh, there we go. That works. I heard Navikov armor really messes with stuff, so I'm not gonna wear Navikov armor doing stuff today, even though I really like the Navikov armor. Welcome to the channel, my bros. He got it. He knows. I wasn't trying to put it
Where's
out
our
there, but yeah, that's what it is. That is what it's the placeholder for, the privateer one. I got it when I was in a better monetary place and for the organization. And
I'm gonna be honest, if you were talking, I had to deafen because someone was talking to me.
oh, I was muted. Yeah. So it's the Kraken privateer is the one that the Polaris is the placeholder for. And one of our viewers called me out on it because he's that sharp already. Um, and yeah, I think that it's the perfect ship for our organization because we want to help everyone and have a base of operations. So
Oh God.
um, so yeah. Yeah, I've taken a beating. My job got taken from me because of the economy, and then my car got repoed, and I'm trying to keep the lights on. Um, we're on food stamps, honestly, and I'm trying to get another good job, but no one's hiring, and I'm too honest, honestly. So I do these streams in hopes that maybe you know, sooner or later I might get some donations or be able to monetize something. And I still like to entertain people as well and share my journey, but I don't know how much longer I'll be able to do this, honestly. And all you can do is your best and, you know, trust in God for the rest. So, uh, you know, I try not to complain too much or whatnot, but I'm also too honest, obviously, or else I wouldn't be telling you guys this stuff. So,
And I'll be right back.
yeah. Yeah, I mean it's gotten pretty bad. I'm trying to do the best I can, and you know, I've put in tons of applications, but I'm too honest, and I noticed that I had somewhere on my resume I had put something about honesty, which I guess was in retrospect not smart. So, um, I've fixed that since. Not that I'm not honest, but I guess not every employer appreciates that. So, yeah. It's just one of those things. Um, I don't want to have to hide the fact that I'm honest, but I also need to be able to provide for my family. So it's just one of those things. I'm trying to do the best with, you know, what I have available, and I want to be an asset to my community and my family and be able to provide. So it's just getting tougher and tougher. Where is my backpack? Where did it go? This is a bad situation here. See if we can do this. Backpacks, there it is. Uh, there we go. Okay, got my backpack back on. Thank God. I think I need my utility thing too. Here, I need this.
Yeah, I'm playing a bit of Wolfpack while I'm waiting for Star Citizen to do its, half a dozen updates.
I understand. I understand. I'm just making sure I have at least some stuff on while I'm waiting for you. Yeah, it's tough, you know, because I'll give my everything, and I think part of it is that you know, I have a lot of odd skills. I'm great with Excel. I can write VBA apps. I also am okay at welding. I have good mechanical skills. I have oddly weird good people skills, which doesn't sound like I would. So I have this weird mishmash of skills that I don't know do me any good, honestly. So when people look at my resume and stuff, they just see this weird mishmash of things and wonder why I've had so many jobs in my lifetime. And I graduated police academy and I served in the military. And so I think it's just like, well, what is this guy, you know? And I just want to be able to provide for my family. You know, I really don't care at this point. I just need to be able to pay the bills. And I'm borrowing a car from a friend of mine who's also a veteran. And I don't know. So it's just one of those things. I'm there's very few jobs I would turn down, um, mostly just because of the strain that they would put on the family, and or if it would put the family in an odd place as far as chemicals or stuff that it would put me around. Other than that, you know, I'll say yes to pretty much anything. Um, I have no pride to hold. I don't care, you know, 12-hour days, that's fine. I have to travel 80%. That's fine. I've done it before. Um, you can't have pride when you're, you know, working to support your family. You have to do what you have to do, and God will sort out the rest. So that's why it's tough when some of these places won't even give you a chance when you put it in your resume. But it is what it is. I'll do the best I can, and I have a interview tomorrow. I'm actually staying up tonight because I don't trust my alarm clock to wake me up. I want to make sure that I get up and have everything ready to go. I'm trying to calm my mind down and stay zen. That's why I'm streaming for you guys tonight, entertaining and hanging out and trying to stay in the right frame of mind so that I can do well tomorrow and be the best I can be, obviously. So if you guys have anything that you guys want to see, just let me know. I'm kind of just messing around here while I'm waiting for him. I was going to try to make him some money in game today.
Jesus Christ, that was the fastest I've ever rigged for a dive in this game.
Oh, well, thank you for thanking me for my service. You know, sometimes I get a little bit frustrated because I think people didn't realize, I served because I wanted to serve my where's the Coda pistol that I bought? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Uh, I wanted to serve my country, and when I did, um, people used to tell me, uh, why are you doing that? Uh, they used to kind of give me a hard time, and then after 9/11, they were like, "Oh, God bless you." So it kind of rubbed me the wrong way sometimes. But I know it's just that people sometimes don't realize what it is to be patriotic or whatnot until there's a reason to be. So, but I really appreciate that. Thank you. I used to say it's just what anyone would do for freedom, and then someone corrected me, and they said, I wouldn't." And I took a step back and I went, "Oh, that's true. I guess not everyone would, but it's just one of those things." So thank you. I appreciate that you recognize that many of us will, and I appreciate that you're thankful. So thank you. The hell. Okay. So I'm gonna try to drink something. Go. If you hear in the background, that's just my wife watching videos, being a silly spood. There we go. Ta-da! All right. So while we're waiting, let's see here. So if you were able to serve, or if you had the desire to serve, I should say,
Oh, that's not good.
would you have wanted to serve in the which armed forces? I served in the Army, just to keep any awkwardness from your answer, in case you said something you might regret. But what branch would you have wanted to serve in? Did you give it any thought?
I can't tell if you're talking to me or someone else.
I was talking to the guy on stream who's chatting with us.
I'm assuming it's YouTube Vin and I'm just not saying it.
It should be popping up on stream, but I can hear it in my ear, and the stream can hear it if you're listening to the stream.
It's YouTube and I don't have YouTube up. Okay, let me
Twitch
pull
should
it
be
up.
able to hear it too.
I have it muted.
Oh, gotcha. I gotcha. Fishing point. I can't believe they have auto dock for that and it didn't work for me. Cordain auto docked the Polaris and showed me it worked, and I was like, "Are you serious?" I manually parked that thing, and I was like, "Are you freaking
Get
serious?"
rocked.
I mean, I was able to do it, but still, it was a pain. Oh, whoa. He was like, "Don't do what I did. Go Air Force." I feel you. I feel you. Nice. That's some advice for sure. Probably not bad advice either. Um, I got you. Nice. Oh man. Well, while we're waiting for him, do you want to see any one of these ships right now that I can deliver? I can show you any of the ships that don't say claim or expedite. Oh, and I should probably grab the Argo. Let me grab the Argo while I'm waiting. The Atlas I need to put out of the way.
Sorry to
And then I'll
hop in
show
and
you any
abandon
of the
you, but I
ships.
gotta go. I gotta go deal with some shit around the house.
Okay.
So I might be on later. If not, see you next time.
Fair enough. Cool. Yeah. Well, man, I thank them for their service. That's 100 times more than anything I did. I was in the army and I trained some people, um, but I didn't serve a whole bunch of years like that, and I would have, but I didn't, and that's a very very honorable way to serve. I have a lot of respect for that. Marines and Army and Rangers and Vietnam. I always say I was born in the wrong years. I really would have loved to have been a chopper pilot, whether it was during Vietnam or even the Korean War. I really feel like I could have saved a lot of lives. Um, it's a sort of thing in my bones. I feel I was kind of born in the wrong time. As much as I love my wife and children and family and the life I've lived, there's something about that maybe I was maybe a different life. Who knows? Oh, thanks for following, man. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Let me get this cargo bot over here. You guys want to see what this cargo bot looks like? This thing's awesome. Look at that mechanized bot. Junk, 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 junk. All right, let's get over here. Now I'm putting this bot over here because when I get cargo, I'm going to load it up with this bot. I don't know how interesting my stream's going to be for you guys tonight. I'm not a shock jock streamer or anything like that. I have fun. I bring you guys on a journey, but I'm probably going to do some cargo runs. I might do a bounty or two, but I like to stream with friends or sometimes by myself tonight when my friends bail and have other things to do. I have a friend called Cordain who's a Canadian. Sometimes I call him Moose, or I joke about his moose, or other things that he may or may not do. And then there's Cloud, who jumps in from time to time. And oh crap, maybe I should try. Oh, you never said. Was there a ship you wanted to see? This is a better screen for you guys to see the list of ships. And as you might have noticed, I do suffer from a bit of ADD. So, shiny objects like these shiny lights or random things. Yeah. Yes and no. It's good for longer distances, definitely helps. But for inside the ships, you're definitely right. The handheld tractor beams, or just having two people, probably you're right. It may not be the time saver that it once was for that portion. Um, in this list, is there a ship you want to see while I'm waiting for the other stuff to call? Wait, is the C2 here yet? No, it isn't. It still has 12 minutes. Any ship here that you guys want to see, let me know that isn't currently needing to be claimed or expedited. I will show you right now while I'm waiting. I'm surprised Star Citizen doesn't let us clean this screen. It's triggering me. And you're right. Although with Wicklow, you've seen what we can do to the Atlas units too, right? I wonder how much it would cost to expedite. Okay. Oh, totally. I understand. No apologies needed. I'm just barking orders at you guys anyways. Yeah, definitely. Anvil Terrapin. I will show you this cool little ship. Not a lot of people really use it much. It's a definitely underrated ship. Very, very cool. Check this out. It's funny how small the ship looks because this is a huge hangar that can accommodate my big ship. I mean, and it's a small ship to begin with. So let's go check it out. This is the Terrapin. Look at this little guy. Ain't she awesome? I'll give you a good once around. Wait, there you go. Look at it. Look at it. Little gun. She a little beast. Yeah. Oh, nice. Nice. Nice to have you back, BBWW. And I bet that was quite an experience. Here are the lights so you guys can see if it'll. Wait, did it turn on the lights? Yeah, they're the lights. So you have the nice clean interior. I bet that was quite an experience. I never grew up as an army brat. I was adopted by parents, and I had a tumultuous childhood, being adopted and some other stuff there. But look at that. So you have your whole medical stuff here. Yep. It is a great little bunker runner for sure. Also, another thing that not a lot of people think about the Terrapin that's great. You notice this right here. Well, you can close that, but when you come in here, this area, when you close this, you can lock this. So you can actually pick up people in here and they're locked off within reason from the cockpit area, providing a relatively secure way to pick up people who need to be healed, providing a reasonable way to do medical pickups. Those of you guys who want to see it from the cockpit seat. That is true. Yeah. New bases and everything for sure. Wait, why isn't it not powering up? Oh, there we go. Oh, so my buddy was trying to tell me I was missing the advanced toggles here. So if I come here, HUD, there we go. Boom. Ah, there's where I messed up. Beautiful. That's the stuff that's what I like. Mm-hmm. All right. Has some decent headlights on this thing. We look at it in third person mode here. Look at that little bad boy. She tanky. Yeah. I think too, we can do this. Oh, I might not be able to do it while we're landed. We have thrusters toggle. Oh, are they really? Well, I don't know how hard it is to break that inner door. If we ever play together, I'd let you try. I'd hope you wouldn't kill me, but I'd definitely let you try. That would be a good brute force test. There's there you go. So there's a difference between VTOL mode and regular flight mode. And then we also have, if I remember correctly, we should have, where is it? That should open all exterior. I hear beeping. Yep, so all exterior is now open. And then we can close all exterior. Here we go, exterior emergency lights. You need to run in somewhere hot. You want to see the ship? I'm going to show you the ship. Um, mm, uh, I'm not sure I would call it a feature. I believe it's designed to be that way. The idea is that you can slowly brute force your way into a ship. It's not supposed to be easy, but you know, the idea is that you can slowly break into a ship. Eventually it's supposed to be more of like a cyber break-in with like welding or crypto keys, but as of right now, it's pretty much just mostly gunfire. If if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. But so, yep, there's the ship. Is there anything else you want to see inside the ship before I put her back away? Oh, yeah, here's one more cool thing. Check this out. Do you see that? Yeah, it deploys armor. For those of you who didn't notice, if you look at the front, the armor actually deploys there on the cockpit, and I think there's also a heat shielding deploy. Where is it? Or where is it? Engine. Right. Nice. Yeah. Definitely way cool. Yep. And there we go. That is the Turpin. So we'll go ahead and get back. You could turn mood lighting off. Open the door. Get back out of here. Then I'll go ahead and put her away. I love this ship though. I had the original Terrapin forever and day ago, and then I was so excited when they made the medical version of it. So happy. I haven't flown it around enough to know, to be honest. But they've done a lot of tweaking with heat and chips. So I'd be surprised if it had those heat issues. But it definitely is, for sure. I've been meaning to do some medical gameplay with it, pick up some people who need beacons and whatnot. Such dicey gameplay, but definitely worth checking out, you know. Oh, I need to put it away. Oh, are there any other ships in the list, now that I'm thinking about it, that you want to see? Let me store. Oh, my Hercules is ready. Well, if no one else is ready yet, or if you don't want to see anything else, go ahead. Yeah. And they're starting to make it cost a bit, so it's going to be interesting to see how it goes from there, since now you have to pay for metagels. But if they make it actually cost money, you know, it I think it has a place. It should always have a place, obviously. Even if it's just taxes pay for some of the medics, you know, it should be subsidized by the government, like in real life. All right, sounds good. All right. Well, let's get to some hauling. All right. Get the C2 up here. And let's haul something. Contract. Hauling, supply grade. Riker to Beijing. Okay. Accept. Okay, we'll take those two. That should be plenty for me to do by my lonesome. All right. Down. I was expecting to do this with a friend, but that's not going to be the thing. Oh, I really appreciate it, man. Thank you. Let's see. Wait, why do I actually have to manually select all this? I feel like there was an easier way, but I messed it up, so. Wait, unselect all, select all. There we go. All right. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you for listening. And if there's anything that you're curious about, feel free to interject in whenever. I'll be manhandling the atlas and trying to get all this stuff in. And if you see me make mistakes, you know what to do. Dang, look at these. All right, let's see how many boxes we have here. Thank you everyone who decided to stop in tonight. I know I might not be your normal stream, but I really do appreciate it. All right. And here we goes. I think I have everything. I do have my multi. Okay, I do, just in case. I have this, just in case, and that, just in case. All right. All right. And that is not very many boxes. I probably should have taken more, but I'm also by myself. So let's open this up first. Thank you. All right. So it's funny. Anyone who plays with me knows that I normally don't run places. I call it noob running, but where's the button? Dang it. I know there's a button. There it is. All right. I'm going over there and I'm running because the hangar is so big. That's why I'm running. All right, here we go. So let's see what we can do. Then the most dangerous part about this is making sure we get every single box, especially the small ones. The big ones we're good with. The small ones are the questionable ones. And the fact that we're all by our lonesome. That's the other problem. So let's get her done. Shink. All right. All right, so we're gonna start. Here. Okay. Here. 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 All right. All right. Oh, you know what? It didn't give us the right mission. This is not the mission I asked for. Oh, damn. My mission's supposed to go to Beijing Point. This is going to a salvage yard on Walla. Oh, no. That's why it doesn't look right. Well, that's awkward. Okay. Okay. Well, that's why it's not the number of boxes I was expecting. Awkward. I looked at it. Riker to Beijing. Very clear. How did I mess that up? Man. Wow. Well, I mean, okay. This is going to be interesting. Such is life in the verse, people. I must have slipped when I clicked it or something. So this is going to be interesting, people. So let's figure this out. Before we go over there, I want to see what happened. I picked up 2 missions. I wasn't aware the server shut down for maintenance tomorrow. What's the dealio? Talk to me. Did someone piss it off, or is it a normal shutdown? Yeah, it didn't accept the right missions that I told it to accept. Oh my gosh. Well, that's crazy. And then when I redid it, it shows both of them now. Crap, okay. See, there's the other one that's going to Beijing. Crap. Okay. Maybe I have to track that too now. Okay, this is interesting. I think the server is doing some weird stuff with my stuff because that shows up now. So let's track that. Come down here. And you notice it doesn't show up? What? Huh. Is it just normal maintenance or is it a fix patch? I mean, I know I can look at it, but seeing as it seems like you already know what's going on, that's why I'm asking. Well, it doesn't look like it's giving me my boxes for that other mission. Do you see that? I have the mission, so I don't know if these boxes are mixed in with the boxes I just grabbed or what. Because if you see this, look, in my contracts, I have this contract, but if I click it again, we have both these contracts. And this one shows submit, which makes me think that it's FUBARD. So I'm going to submit it. Usually FUBARD contracts have a submit button. This one, I'm wondering if, what? I bet the boxes are the ones that are the scrap that I just pulled off. Okay. So let's go get these boxes on. We'll figure that out later. I've had a few contracts like that where they the boxes don't show up. I'm not sure why the boxes aren't showing up. Fair enough. I'm all for fixing patches, that's for sure. All right, let's see what we can fix here. I'm thinking if I go like halfway up this ramp, I might be able to yoink a bunch of these boxes into place. I guess that's what I get for thinking I could do 2 missions. So like, no, I can't handle that. I'm not going to give you the other boxes. You put that up there. Let's see if I can get in a good position here. I forget if the C2 has a tractor beam on it. I feel like it does have a remote tractor beam. All right, get me in position. Put me in, boss. All right. One back. Come on. Right. You know what tractor beam I hadn't used before the other day? The Fatapillars. But it actually worked pretty awesome. It was pretty great. Let's even this out. I used the one underneath the pilot. I know I probably don't need to load balance it, but kind of the OCD in me. You never know when OSHA's going to show up in space. And be like, this is not maglev balance. Compliant. Okay. I swear I just pulled this box. Okay. No boxes, right? Anyone see any boxes that I missed? The last thing you want to do is get to your destination and be like, this is why you really want 2 people, because I'm up here looking, but there's a small box I missed. I'm going to miss it. I'm not going to see it because it's so small. You really need someone counting boxes and, with a check pad. About that. About Saturday. I'm going to need those TPS reports. Yeah. All right. Well, that's the best I'm going to do. So I don't see any boxes. Pretty sure I did it. All right. Oh, this box is gonna, no, my OCD is not gonna allow that. That is not cool. There you go. There you go. I know. Seems like a small thing, people, but no, I couldn't have it like that. That's just not right. It couldn't be that way. All right. Get the manifest signed. Sign off on our fuel. Do our pre-flight checks. Any of you guys watch 7-4 Gear? ATC, this is Dark Angel requesting permission to dust off. Let's get there first and then figure it out after that. Wait, what? Is this our destination? No, it isn't. Okay. We can see our destination from here, can't we? Seriously. That's stupid. There it is. Samson Salvage, right? Pretty sure that's where we're supposed to go. All right, well, if not, it's close enough. We'll figure it out when we get there. No! They didn't even say that they were opening it. Open, dang you! All right. We're going to be taking off here at maximal thrust, and we will be out of Atmos shortly. I'd like to thank you for riding Dark Angel Express as we go ahead and ferry this cargo out of Atmo in the most efficient way possible. I'd say tip your stewardess, but we don't have any, since we are a bare bones operation with no friends, no helpers, and only a few viewers. So thank you very much. I can confirm gear up. We are. Wait, we're collecting a shipment over there? I'm so confused. What did we just pick up then? It lies to us. It's always lying to us. Either way, we're spooling. Oh, we're gonna have to get a much better angle than that. What are we collecting over there? My mission said pick up, and we picked up. Deliver to a scrap on Walla. Not collect, deliver. These people need to get their stuff straight. But we need to get out of Atmo quicker. Are we picking up more stuff? I guess we should go there and find out. Okay, let's put cruise mode on. So we're cruising there. I'm gonna look at my contract and see what I'm missing. Did I just not read it correctly? Collect scrap. Oh my gosh. So what I collected from there was what? Guys, I don't know what we just collected because it's telling me to collect scrap from there and take it to Walla. I am so confuzzled tonight. Why didn't any of you guys correct me? Well, that's okay. We make mistakes. We fix them. Let's go to Bajin. Winning. I messed up. I will fix it. Why did it let me submit though? Why didn't it be like, you have it? That was definitely my mess up. This will be interesting though. We're coming in. Let's shield up. Where's my... I can't tell. All right, we do need to do one thing here though. Come down here. Let's get this on. Okay, we got that going for us. Winning. All right, let's get going a little bit more. Okay, we're decoupled. Coming in. Let's do a ping so we can see what we're coming up against. Gotcha. What's our speed? I don't know, but let's slow one down. How far are we? Chances are we're going to be pissing some people off with this delivery, I think. But that's okay. It happens. Okay, we got a request. We got a vector. Scan. Stay above for our vector. Let's move to scan mode. Scan mode doesn't work for me, so I don't know what my friend was talking about. But we're going to try to make it over to my hanger quick style here. We're going to rock it this way so that I can see. There we go. we go. There we go. Make sure they don't close the doors on me like they do so often. Because so many of them are millennials. Hey! What are you doing? Seriously? My landing gear's down. Nose up! What the hell? Well, this is awkward. Come on. Did they chop my... What the hell? What are they doing to my craft? I am not that nose heavy. What if I do this? She just needs to settle? Okay. Alright. Fine. Okay. Let's get out. I'm at Beijing. I'm going to open the front and back of my thing here. My friend is so quick at getting out of this ship. It's like literally crazy. A lot of times he'll be out of the ship before I'm even out of my pilot seat. And I'm just like, oh, okay. So, yeah. All right, just because I'm not sure what's the easier place. Thinking the nose is going to be the best. Yeah, oh, totally. Totes my goats. All right. So let me see what's going on here first, though. Because I'm not even sure what they want here. Scrap to salvage. Do they have stuff for me here? Is that... It's up to you, Sudabu. So there's stuff for me here. Scrap. Are they expecting things from me here? Let's see here. Let's go to my missions. Contracts.
Two men unzipped the duffel bags and backpack, and putting the contents of the bags onto the table.
I guess not. Okay.
Clear and so edge.
All right.
Inside these bags,
Whatever.
citizens, two men who had actually carried the guns into the bungalow. They began going over some instruction with the other four men how to use these slick black pistols and AK-47 rifles. They taught them how to load the guns, and reload, and aim, and they did a number of dry fire exercises, which is basically pulling the trigger when the gun is not loaded. And so these four students,
There we go.
to their two instructors, and at some point they became confident, and you could just see the excitement.
So I think we're good.
One of the students grabbed two of the AK-47 rifles and held one in each arm to use to fire simultaneously, like you would see in the Rambo movies. But when one of the two instructors reached back into one of these bags and pulled out a new one,
Let's make sure we're good here.
immediately the mood in the room shifted again. Now students seemed to be more nervous than excited.
Okay.
Students eventually walked forward and somewhat reluctantly extended his arm. to allow the instructor to slip the vest on him. And then once the vest was put on the student, you can see in the camera footage, there are pockets all over this vest with little wires poking out of them. This vest was a suicide vest, and the pockets contain explosives. The instructors showed the student in the vest which cord to pull in order to detonate himself. You can hear in the background someone saying, when the police come, you can take them with you. A little over 2 hours later, these 6 men were done, and they began packing up their arsenal of new weapons back into bags, and then they stood up to leave. But when they left, it was the students who had the bags of weapons, not the 2 instructors. Once the 6 men had left the bungalow and were back outside again, they put their shoes back on, they launched the bungalow behind them, and then the 2 instructors were seen on camera walking away from the bungalow to a separate car they drove off. And then the 4 men that now had the weapons, they walked to a nearby white car.
Okay, we're just gonna.
Which contained 1 other man who had not been with them, but he was very much a part of this group. He was their driver. And so as the 4 men with guns approached the white van, the driver saw them, climbed out, and back doors that led into the windowless back area of the van. And the 4 men with guns, they climbed inside. The driver shut the van, climbed back to the driver's seat, and then before long,
Make sure all the stuff is over here.
Amsterdam, which is the Netherlands. Every year, Amsterdam plays host to one of the largest gay pride parades and events in the world. The location is significant to the LGBTQ community because it was here that the first gay marriage bill was signed into law, making the Netherlands the first country in the world to legalize gay marriage. So, for thousands of people streets lined Amsterdam, all drawn together to affirm gay rights and to celebrate their sexual expression and identity. And the men in the white windowless van intended to use their new weapons and training to kill or maim as many parade goers as possible. They were hopeful that their terrorist attack would rival or even eclipse the attack from 2010 in Paris in a nightclub that killed or injured more than 500 people and sent shockwaves through Europe. 30 minutes later, the 4 men in the back of this windowless van felt the van slow down and pull off the main road. And
okay.
Just kind of begin to slow.
All right.
Slow down. They were at least 30 minutes away from their destination. And so instinctively, the men reach down and make sure their guns are safely stowed inside their bags and sight.
Go get more boxes.
People to know they have guns, they are legal. And so as the van continued to go painfully slowly for really no reason that was clear, the men in the back of the van were really starting to worry that something was wrong. Now remember, they have no windows. They can't look outside. They don't know what's going on. However, there was a small crack in the partition that separated the back of the van from the front of the van where the driver was. And so the men in the back of the van began craning their necks and looking through this little crack to try to see
get this placed right.
Van, why the driver stopped. And when these men looked through that little crack and saw what was out there, they immediately began to panic. They began reaching down and fumbling for their bags, trying to open them up to get their guns. And then by the time they're kind of getting the guns into their hands, all the doors of the van fly open. And the men in the back just begin firing their guns blindly at the open doors. But when they pull their triggers, nothing happens because their guns were fake. They had been sold to them by the people who were flinging open their doors, the police in tactical gear with their dogs. And they knew these guys had fake guns. They knew their suicide vests were fake. They were full of fake explosives. They have nothing lethal inside of this van. And so the police, they just fling the doors open and send in the dogs. So the dogs jump into this van, and these wannabe terrorists are screaming, and they're firing their fake guns at the dogs because the dogs are shredding these terrorists to bits. And then whenever they tried to jump out, the police would just pistol whip the terrorists until finally all of these wannabe terrorists were in the fetal position crying, or they were crouched down with their hands over their head. It would turn out the 2 instructors who had brought the duffel bags of guns into the bungalow with the other men, they were not other fellow terrorists. They were undercover police officers who were a part of the Special National Anti-Terrorism Team who were able to infiltrate this terrorist. These undercover cops sold fake guns and fake explosives to the terrorists, and they were the ones who set up this meeting at the bungalow, which allowed them to place cameras and listening devices all over the place. Plus, they were also able to bug the white van because they knew they would be departing the bungalow inside. So all of the wannabe terrorists that you saw on camera, plus 2 others that were not seen on camera but were totally involved, were all sentenced on October 8th, 2020 to anywhere from 10 to 17 years in prison. Meanwhile, the Amsterdam Pride Parade went off around 11 a.m. on Sunday, October 20th, 1991. A 31-year-old man named Will woke up next to his wife at their home in Oakland, California. The first thing Will noticed as soon as he was awake was the smell of smoke. Will got out of his bed and went to the window. When he looked out, he could see there was this big plume of smoke coming from what looked like right outside his neighborhood. Since he lived in California, wildfires were unfortunately a common reality. He thought, that's got to be wildfire. So Will called 911 to report it, but the dispatcher told him that yes, it's a wildfire, it's outside, about 600 feet away from his house in his neighborhood. But they said the fire department was already all over it, and the smoke he was seeing was simply the leftover, after the fire. So no real threat here. So after hearing this, Will's mind was put at ease. He thanked the dispatcher. He went about his normal routine. As he brushed his teeth and took a shower, his mind began to wander towards work. So Will was a software developer, and he was in the middle of working on this video game about ants, the insects, and how they go about building their homes. And Will was really excited about this game. But as Will left the bathroom, he happened to look out the window that he looked out before and saw that plume of smoke out on the mountainside. Any thoughts of his video game immediately vanished, because now he was looking out and he saw this huge cloud of smoke that, in addition to being much bigger, there was also obvious flames licking up. Like, clearly the fire is not extinguished, and worse, it appeared the fire was moving in the direction of his neighborhood, and pretty quickly. And so Will immediately grabs the phone and he calls 911 again, and he reports that, hey, I'm seeing fire here. And you could tell just from the dispatcher's voice that they were kind of surprised. They felt like the fire was under control. Like, what are you talking about? And so Will realized, like, based on this response, I can't afford to wait for help. I mean, it's unclear if they even know what's going on here. Then this fire appears to be moving right towards me. And so after hanging up with the dispatcher, Will knew he had to act. And so Will runs to his wife, who by this point, she's looking out the window too. She's terrified. And they're like, what are we going to do here? And they decide, we just got to evacuate. Like, by this point, the fire is literally coming right towards them. The smoke is beginning to overwhelm them. And so they just grabbed a couple of bare necessities. They charged out of their house. They're looking down the street. And again, the smoke by this point is kind of, making it hard to see, but they can see other neighbors are frantically getting in their cars to evacuate as well. And Will and his wife, they're about to speed up. They remember their neighbors had gone away for the weekend, and they had left their old parents to look after their 2-year-old kid, and they didn't have a car. And so Will runs next door, he pounds on the door, and the grandparents, they come out, they're scared as well. They have the 2-year-old, and Will said, come on. They grabbed a couple of necessities, they hopped in Will's car, and before long, all of them were peeling down the road, evacuating.
Okay.
1 week later, Will returned to his neighborhood, this time in the passenger seat of the cruiser.
All right.
Because you needed an official escort to be able to go into this area because of how dangerous it was. There was debris everywhere. When the police officers.
All right. Let's go make sure we didn't miss any boxes. Boxes. No boxes.
The area, he was hit with this epiphany.
No boxes. All right. Looks fine.
Instead,
Perfect. Winning. Okay, so let's make sure everything's good. Commas. We're good. is fine. Good, no one's here. Scrapyard, voila. All right. Okay. Oops. Okay, so that's not open yet. Fine. Okay. Hmm. All right. There's a. Where's the button for close everything? There it is. All right. Well, we'll close those things in flight, I guess. Not a big deal. Get permission to go. Good, it's opening. Good deal. Voila. Go. Ta-da. All right. Okay, so we'll have to go here first. Shana, I'm streaming, sweetie. I understand, sweetie. And we're spooling up for this next jump. She's yelling at the cat, by the way. She's not yelling at a family member or something. In case any of you are curious. And she's watching videos about crazy things in the background. Which I hope don't get me in any hot water with anything. All right, let's see here. Yeah. There we go. And we're in our last jump here. Wow. So this is one of the times in which having the extra information is really important. We're going to burn in really fast. Try to keep that VSI reasonable. Go ahead and careful not to red out here. We're in good shape though, so down we come. Shields are building back up. There we go. Can't tell. There we go. All right, I'm cruising. Moving into location here.
Still on his wrist. So when he saw that, arrested Robert for attempted murder. Custody, he explained to officers that when he was lying, she was a drug addict. She had come to one of their Iggy Palace parties, and he had planned on trying to rob her. He confronted her, she drew a knife, and that's when a struggle ensued, and both of them got stabbed. Robert said he was just lucky to be alive. The police believed him and dropped all of his charges and let it go. When Robert got back to the farm, Bill disappeared. Still worked with victims. Suspicious of Rob. He read all about the missing downtown side.
So we're gonna see where.
So he sat on this gut feeling for a couple of months until finally he decided.
Let's see. We deliver there. All right, let's see here.
And women's ID cards. The police followed up with Lisa to confirm what she saw. She was scared of Robert and said she wasn't going to cooperate. So the police, without this testimony, were unable to secure a search warrant to investigate this further. So they kind of just forgot about it, moved on to other cases. Over the next few years, the victims continued to throw these huge Iggy Palace parties until the city finally shut them down. And dozens more women disappeared from the downtown east side without a significant police investigation, despite the fact that Bill was calling them all the time to say he believed Robert Picton was behind all of these disappearances, but they weren't taking him seriously. Finally, in 2002, a former employee of the Picton farm came forward to police and said that he personally had seen illegal weapons inside of Robert's trailer. And this was enough information for the police to get a search warrant.
All right.
And in February,
I've arrived. Let's see here.
several items directly connected to some of the missing women from the downtown east side.
Let's see here. I should be able to turn engine off.
Done conducting a more thorough search. And during that more thorough search, they found blood.
I'm just exit my seat.
And so Robert was arrested and charged. He was being held in jail. He shared his cell with.
This is not my favoriteest place to deliver stuff, but we'll see what we're gonna do here. I mean, we have stuff to deliver, so what we're gonna try to do. There's obviously a ship scoping us out. So we'll see what the dealio is. I'm not even sure where I'm supposed to deliver things. Where the hell is the console? Hopefully this isn't a death sentence. Oh, yeah. So that's not gonna work. What? Okay, it's on that. Okay. What the hell is going? I don't even want to know. Right? What the literal? Don't want to know. What the hell is going on there? Jesus Christ, these people. Assuming I have to do multiple things. Okay. Well, this is dicey. just do that.
On June 10th, 1912, the Moore family was sleeping peacefully in their beds on their quiet street, Lister. Joe and Sarah Moore, mother and father, sleep upstairs in their room, and their 4 children were down the hall in another room. In addition to the Moore family,
This is one of the diciest cargo runs I've done, and I'm all alone. Wish Cordain was with me. I'm glad you guys are with me on the stream, though. I know you're not talking right now because you're busy. Oh my god, random ship falling from the sky. Well, that's not scary at all.
right next to Joe, raised the axe so quickly and so high, it struck the ceiling, and then brought it down way first directly on Joe's face, over and over and over again until Joe would not resemble it. While this was happening right next to her, Sarah began to stir and look around what's going on. Meanwhile, the killer came to the other side of the bed. Sarah, using her back, so not the blade part, the back of the axe head, he raises it up and brings it down on her head. He hits her over and over and over again until she too is indistinguishable and does not look like herself or you. The killer is very calm, takes the sheets, pulls them up over the faces of both the people he has killed, and then goes back down and goes to the children.
I'll be so glad when I can get out of here, man. I'm not sure what shenanigans are going on above me, but shenanigans are definitely going on above me. $89 out of 97. If there's any more, I mean, I can grab more boxes. Nice. Right? I think I have boxes that were invisible or that I thought was messed up and no longer part of a contract, but I'm going to throw an extra box on there just in case. I really don't know. I might be foobarring myself, but they're fighting above me. And I want to get out of here. I want to be done with this mission. I wish I had friends in my ship. And I don't really want to have to call for an extract from any of my friends. Because I don't think I have any friends on. Oh, crap. I delivered it all. I'm out. I'm out. Get me out of here. I will be more careful on the next missions I select. I don't know how I got roped into this mission. But I'm outie. I don't want to jinx myself, but I think we are fine. Right? I mean, I'm a decent pilot. I'm a good team player, and I didn't piss anyone. Oh my god, look at everyone above me. I am so ready to dust out of this. So see if we can get out of this AOA. Okay, do I have any speed? All right, speed's alive. We have some contact, nothing on shields yet. Don't see anything on scopes. Gonna call no attention to myself. Shields are off. They're probably waiting for that though. Dead wreck into something. Come on. Yeah, I was gonna try to dead reckon. To oh crap! You're right. I should have done that. But I dead reckoned to an OM3. Now I'm going shields back on, and then I'm going to Bajine. Route. And you're completely right. I should have had a destination first. I just wanted out of there so bad. I was trying to get distance with shields on, and then the minimal amount of time with shields off. I was scared if I went into my map, even with shields on, that all shit might break loose while I was trying to find a destination. So I dead reckoned it. But you're 100% correct. If they were interested in me and knew to follow me to the OM, I would be in a dogfight right now in a hauler, which would not be advantageous. Where's my OM desk? Is it not showing up for me? Am I just not seeing it? What is this on my scope? Oh, dang, I wish I had a salvage crew with me right now. You see that? Looks like it's an abandoned ship out here. What is this? Unknown. There's an arrow just floating out here. Take a little vulture out here. All right. You're right though. That probably would have been the smarter thing to do. So true. But that's also why I don't know if they've got the Copilot thing working again, but that's, you know, if I was a two-man crew and Copilot's working, I would have had a Copilot set nav so that we could do the jump. You know, there's a saying in the aviation community, aviate, navigate, communicate. Nice. And I do have some guns as the pilot, don't I? Let's see here. Yeah, see? Although I don't really want to fight in it. All right, let me see. Did I not set my nav point correctly? Route. Oh, I set it. It just didn't want to set it correctly. Okay, there we go. Now it's set. See, and that's what I was afraid was going to happen when I'm in the fight. I'd have to fingle with that, and then before you know it, you know, oh look, juicy target. Nom 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 nom. Quantum flow complete. All right, let's get to Bajin. See if I can stuff this in a hangar. My other friend, I think, got distracted or pulled away to do something responsible, unfortunately. As we do. Here we are. Romp. Look at me. This cargo run should be a lot more efficient. I'm going to see if they're going to take the cargo I have on board and what they'll do with it. Wait, did I? What the F? Did I foobar that jump? I swear I was doing what it told me to. Did I get distracted by shiny lights? Methinks me did. Yeah, they did. But they are also a decently big ship, so you can't really hold it against them. Then again, space, I don't know. There's a happy medium in there somewhere, right? There we go. Perfect. All right. So I jumped where it told me to jump. Now, I feel like it might be lying to me. Okay, here we go. All right.
he's determined to find responsible. So he goes on a revenge killing spree, looking down towards Radeon. To get to was the
Let's see here.
somebody them that the people pregnant widow so Pedro is home. And Pedro and his they spray him. They need other people. Oh, but Pedro's not done murdering yet. A few months later, he finds out that his cousin by Daddy Reaper, and the dude even runs away to avoid having any part in the child's life. And Pedro, he ain't having none of that deadbeat dad. So he pays the dude's family a visit and asks. They tell him that he's now living in Rio de Janeiro, and for some reason they give him the exact address that the guy was living in. So Pedro goes to Rio, chill warm in a hammock, and Pedro, a single word, they just blam blam. Now years have gone. 1973, and Pedro's 18 years old now. And remember,
Why is it doing that? I told it to stop. Am I getting some lag? Land. My gear should be down. There we go. All right. Okay. Right. Okay, so we made it out of there alive. And oh, they changed how the speed limiter. I had to figure out where the new speed limiter is for the controls. That's why it was acting weird. Womp. Okay. They did shoot me. Look at that. Okay.
Pedro that a few inmates are planning on jumping him. So I said, prison guard and up to the courtyard. Gets ambushed, jump. With his knife, bam, stabs in the head. Kills them.
Okay, let's see what the best way to unload this stuff is. Okay.
Same person, Pedro, in a different section. And when Pedro hears the news about his death, well, guess I gotta kill my dad. So he allegedly bribed some guards to let him retreat. And he about 50 people to meet up with his dad.
Just disappear. I don't even want to know. That bug still is around? Holy crap. That bug's been around for like ever. I can't believe that hasn't been fixed yet. That's crazy. I remember that bug's been around since before the Carrick. Man. I used to joke that it was because the Carrick's insurance was like was progressive or no, the general. They were using cut rate cutthroat rates, you know, or like Drake insurance, you know, duct tape and stuff. Like, Cuddy Black. You kind of expect your Cuddy Black to not come perfectly working, you know. It's a Drake ship. What do you expect? I mean, a little duct tape here. It's just like if you're flying a Caterpillar, do you really expect all brand new parts? Half of them are refurbished. And I'm fine with that. You know, you don't buy a Drake because you expect it to be, you know, a Carrick. You buy a Drake because it works and it has more guns. Yeah, that's why you get a Corsair, right? It does everything, you know, like an MSR or a Andromeda guns does, but with more guns. And with enough asymmetry to right? Yeah. Well, you'll have to come and hang out on the Kraken. I if you have a Discord, you'll have to come and talk with me on the Discord. I have a funny thing that I'm gonna have on my ship. I'll tell you sometime. I actually got it licensed from Sigillian. As long as you're old enough. It's definitely adult. Not for the faint of heart. Can't be getting myself in any trouble. Right. Yeah. I think fully crewed a Corsair probably still will do pretty well, but yeah. I still think for what the Corsair gives to a pilot for a ship of that size is still pretty remarkable, don't you think? Oh, we'll talk when you get in Discord. All right. Did I get all the boxes? I think I got all the boxes. Okay, I did. All the boxes are mine. And I've realized that you don't have to put everything down in one go, and you can put them down in each cargo hangar, which is nice. I was scared that that might mess up missions in the past, but I've tested it and it seems to work. I mean, it still might bug things out, but I've got it for work, so less worried about it now. Let's see what happens when we put that down. It's like, okay. Like, whatever. All right. So let's take another mission. Let's be careful about this mission. Contract. What's waiting? You're bored? Oh, should I take a break? Okay. Yeah, yeah, I like the ship. I think a 3-person crew on the Corsair can do some good stuff. You know, I haven't done a clearing claim jumpers on the Corsair in a long time. Is that mission still bugged? It was great for a while, then it got bugged. Bajin. No, we are not going to frickin' Walla. F that jazz. In this, I had to pick up from Riker. I'm on Bajin, so not right now. Riker to Bajin. Bajin to Riker. I can do that one. Bajin to Riker. I can do that one. Can do these two. Let me make sure I'm paying attention. Bajin to Riker. Yes. Offer. Hauling. Bajin to Riker. All right. So we're taking two. We're going to be careful. They have an hour to be completed correctly. This shouldn't be bad. Famous last words. Select all. Move to elevator. What? I didn't do it. What? No. Move to warehouse. Right. Mission. Select all. Move. There we go. Up. Right. Yeah, piracy's gotten crazy. That's why I'm just doing quick cargo runs and just staying out of the way. Oh, look at those boxes. That is kind of sexy. Look at them boxes, honey. Oh, yeah. I know, amazing, right? Yeah, you like the size of that, huh? My wife knows when to appease me. All right. The ramp. Okay, that ramp's good. All right, let me grab my Argo. I will probably need the Argo on this one to make this reasonably fast. Grabbing it. Go in the back. I think a lot of times loading in the back and offloading through the front actually is pretty efficient. But when you have two people, it doesn't even matter. Because when I'm rocking with Cordain, I put it on the ramp. He loads the bird. We take off so fast. He's great at loading the bird. I'm great at loading the ramp. And we can do it the other way too. Oh yeah, nice. Yeah, I mean, I like teamwork more than anything. Go ahead. Why is this not picking anything up? Well, that is questionable. Are these too big to pick up? Are you serious? I may have foobarred myself here. What have I done? I guess I'll hand rocket it and see what the dealio is. Did I not pay attention to what's what? The hell? Oh, I can pick it up. Well, I don't mind hand doing it, I guess. Just don't know why they're messed up for that thing. They're kind of messed up for this thing too, though. Okay, that's fine. Do they do? Are they all about hauling? Industrial? What's so industrial about their gameplay? What's the dealio? Talk to me. I'm curious. You've piqued my interest. Oh, I wonder if it's just that I have to get closer. Because, you know, some of these heavier things you have to get closer. Let's try that again. These are just tin, though. But they are bigger things of tin. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. Yep, I like actually doing all those things. Salvage is fun. I used to run a bit of reclamation with a reclaimer. We sometimes do vulture runs. We just did some mining the other day. I helped my buddy remember why. Actually enjoy the new rock mechanics, which have gotten better than they used to be. Because they used to not, they weren't all that great for a while. But mining has gotten a lot better than it used to be. Or at least than I remember it being, to be fair. Yeah, it looks like it's just a distance things with these things. Okay. Okay. Oops. Much better. Much easier. That's cool. I might have to check them out. Yeah. Have you ever watched Cromern? I like that cat. He's a good streamer. He used to do a ton of mining. That was like all he did day in and day out. Yeah. You hate the refinery stuff. I uh I haven't gotten into the refinery gameplay much. Mostly because when it started, it was so hit or miss that you could like lose a whole lot of stuff, and I'm not into losing a whole lot of stuff. Yeah, Cromer, he's a staple in in the whole mining scene. He really he used to do a lot of raffles and he's pretty cool. He kind of streams late at night. He'll be streaming in 2 or 3 hours probably. I think he's over in I don't know if he's moved again, but he was in Thailand for a while, if I remember correctly. Um, if you do catch his stream, let him know TheRealSarcasmO sent you. And he I don't know if he'll have anything good or bad to say about me, but he probably will say something. He's a good cat though. No matter what he says about me, I can't say anything but good things about him. Um, whether we agree on things or don't agree on things, he he is a good guy. From my experience of him, you know, it's hard to really know someone on the internet, but the gaming and stuff that I've seen him do, he was always pretty good to me, and it was fun watching him mine. So, and he streams a lot. he somehow has been able to do better at streaming than I has for sure. Much better than I am. But oops. Here we go. I think that's the last one. But let's see if we can get this placed. But it'll be really interesting to see where things go. I'm actually the leader of affordable multi-role air space support. Oh yeah. Wow. That is nice. He, he's like, "Oh, you're gonna pirate me? Oh, well, good for you. I'm glad you're a self-starter." You're like, "Oh, I almost feel bad." But give me all your stuff. That's a that's a good guy. Um, yeah, that's something. I'm glad I'm glad he's a good guy. I'll have to check him out. Um, he actually sounds like someone that my organization might want to know because as the leader of affordable multi-role space support, we are looking to help and team up with other orgs that are non-partisan and make sure that the people of the verse are supported for gas and repairs and VIP protection and stuff like that. So that's one of the things, kind of one of our mission statements, if you will. So it sounds like with his industrial stuff, he may be either one of our clients or one of our um, organizations that we might work hand in hand with. Should it ever get that far, so definitely a good person to want to know. If he's a good person to boot, that's great too. Come on, get up here. There we go. Trying to place all the big blocks first. And then we'll work on the small boxes. And sooner or later, we may have to go to moving some of these by hand, obviously. Oops, shouldn't have moved that one. Oh yeah. Wow. That's saying something. That also means that he has a really good mic, which is good. I don't use my good mic right now because I have one, but time's kind of tough to use it. I usually end up having to use my headset because I'm streaming from multiple different locations at any given time. Oh, poof. Oh, that's good. Very good. What ship do you usually fly when you're in SC, if you don't mind me asking? Okay, hold on. Did it fit? Hmm. Oh, okay. So these very nice ships for sure. Let's see here. All right, I might need to hand load some of the rest of the stuff for getting a little bit packed. So I will take this out of the ship. Actually, wait a minute. There's only a few left, huh? Never mind. See what I can do. Well, that's nice. Which one are those the ships that you're looking to end with, or are you do you have a ship in mind that you are heading towards, if you don't mind me asking? Okay, well, we'll have to fix that box. What's good to do? Mm, mm, mm. Nice. Mm. Winning. Oh, okay. I feel you. Yeah, I like the teamwork of bigger ships. It's not that I always need a big ship, but you know, because the reason I have big ships is because um, you know, leading affordable multi-role space support, I need, you know, to lead the team. And part of that is, you know, being able to have the ship for the team, right? Um, but I know exactly what you're talking about. Oh crap. That's gonna be awkward. Oh, that'll work. Just slap that right in there. I'll just leave that in there, that's fine. Now, let's make sure I didn't forget anything. Do you see any boxes that I missed? No boxes, right? Do a sweep. Oh, I would have missed that. It was camouflaged, I tell you. You see that box? Sneaky ass little freaking box, man. Redonkulous. Oh yeah, I got you. Yeah, that's definitely can be quite lucrative. I generally stay on the positive side of the law too. I I I run some bounties from time to time, and I uh I feel that that's a that's definitely an honorable task to be doing. Get this pulled up. All right, good. All right, let's go upstairs. Sure hope I did. I hope none of the boxes disappeared. I mean, I loaded all the boxes they gave me, but whether any of them disappeared on us, that I don't know. That sometimes I feel like you can almost never know. All right, let's see here. We are headed to Womp. Yep, that's right. And we'll do this. Let's double check. It's good. I kind of wish for the third person view, they would call it a an like a third person view drone, just so that it made sense that you could view this way. But hey, what do I know? All right, let's get on out. Retro thrust for the win. Right. Doing good. Oh. My frickin' is not doing good. I'll do my best. Thank you very much for hanging out. I appreciate you keeping it real with us. You have a good night too, and see you next time, man. Why does he have that gun in his hand? Go away. Helmet back on, and let's get down to the planet before people get pissed off at us. After this mission, guys, I'm probably going to call it a night for the stream. Unless my friend comes around. Quantum travel complete. You see any of what's going on, babe? Oh, okay. Here we go. Here we go. We're just gonna get close. Put our shields back on and hit some gnarly ass G's. Make a little bit better time. So part of the reason they closed the doors on me, I think sometimes is I call for ATC a little bit too early. So I'm gonna try to get a bit closer before I call for ATC. There we go. We got us a hanger. Got our gear. What are you alerting me for? All right. That should be right here. Ta-da! And we landed. So we have a cargo area in front and back of us. Or we should. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Get all that bright light out of our face. All right. All right. Okay, so let's see what we got. Holds a Cordain and get down as quick as possible. Bam. Okay. So, see which one's easier. Maybe we'll try the split cargo one this time. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. We won't know unless we find out. It is a cargo area, right? Just gonna double check before I unload stuff and just find out. Oh no, this one's actually not cargo. It says freight. Yeah. It is freight. Yoink. Okay. I might be able to pull it all up into that one. We'll see. I'm not a fan of more work, so let's start pulling these off. Let's see what we got. Yoink. 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 Well, that was awkward. Oh, okay. That's good to know. Okay. Yeah. Get out. All right. We aren't going to be able to get them all. I was hoping. Here. Ooh. Ah. I tried to catch myself, like they said, but I wasn't quick enough. So okay. You. Okay. You. 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 Walking OSHA violation. All right. You. Over here. Mm. Hmm. Okay. All right. There we go. Ah, okay. Hmm. And I think this is the last one. We'll have to find out. All right, so I'll use the Atlas once I'm done over there. Hmm, perfect. All right. Welcome to the channel, Emma. Thank you for stopping on by. As we stack some boxes and check things out here. Let's see here. Oh, that looks good. We haphazardly placed the last few boxes. Where are any more boxes? All right, let's see how many boxes we got. Supposed to deliver 90 SCU of 10. How many SCU is that? 128. So we delivered some silicone. Let's see what we did right and what else we might have to pull out of the stuff. Okay, so we still need some tin. All right. We're missing some tin. So not all the boxes were the right stuff. But we did have a couple jobs, so that's fine. Let's just load more stuff out. There's the tin. I forgot the other job was probably the silicone one, so. There's 10. So we haven't failed yet, if anyone's curious. I'm not a failure. Even though there are people who would tell you I probably am. And if this is not the last of it, then we're in trouble. Ow. I'm in trouble. Get up. Pain is just weakness leaving the body. I might buy a monster on my way to my interview tomorrow, sweetie poo. Okay, honey. My wife's not even listening to me at all. Oh, I'm sorry, sweetie poo. I didn't realize how engrossed you were in your video. My apologies. My wife's engrossed in a video about hamsters. My bad, peoples. All right. In the Atlas. Time to deliver some more cargo. Because it's on like Donkey Kong. I'm gonna put this right here. Oops. No, not right there. Right there. All right. All right. Okay. Noise. Right. Perfect. I know I could do it faster if I didn't care where they were placed. And with this few boxes, I probably don't have to care, but I do care. Now, there's no boxes left, right? All right, looks like we're good. Get over here. Out we go. Put this away. and see how good or bad we did. We are we winners? We're winners. We made at least one contract happy, that's for sure. We'll go to our contracts. And this one, we did that. 10. We delivered 90 of 90. Submit. Great. Yay, okay. So everything we submitted got accepted, and we're richer because of it. That being said, I think we're going to go ahead and call it tonight. I'd like to thank you all for being so awesome. I really appreciate all of you hanging out with me. It's made it a good night. Um, it's viewers like you that make this worthwhile, no matter how tough things get. So thank you very much. And if there's anything you guys want to see in the future, feel free to let me know. I'll do my very best to try to make sure we cover everything you guys want to see. Until next time. Stay safe in the dark.